What's going on, guys? What's cracking? I have to make this video because I posted about this yesterday on my Instagram, and we've got to talk about this. So what's up, guys? What's going on? If you haven't been to this channel before, my name's Ryan, Pure Function. I kind of do a lot of stuff with the Supras, 2JZs, the Supra community in general. I try to do a lot in it. It's kind of like my dream, right? These are my dream cars. I enjoy working on them. I'm not what I would call an OG or anything like that, but I like wrenching on. I've owned one for 10 years now, and I think they're a neat car. So getting back on track here, let's talk about the confiscation of all those badass JDM cars in Massachusetts. So if you guys didn't know, there's a link down below to the news article. Unfortunately, one of the true OGs in the Supra community, Corey Taylor, has had a bit of a run-in with the law. This is very unfortunate, as I personally have nothing against this guy, nothing against what he even supposedly did, because I'm saying it that way because you're innocent till proven guilty. I don't understand what's going on right now. So if you guys didn't know, this gentleman collected JDM cars. And in your head, you're like, okay, he has a few. No. Let me show you here. These cars you guys are seeing right now, these are his collection. I'm sorry if they're blurry. These are the best quality pictures I could have. I found these from the Soft Spot, which I think he found them from someone else. Someone had leaked these pictures. They weren't supposed to be out there, but they got leaked, and I'm not the one that leaked them. So I can at least say that. So don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just, showing you what this gentleman might have had or what was going on in his life. He just seems like from what he was doing, he just seems like he was doing some pretty neat things, especially in the Supra community. But if you can see, he had some pretty rare cars. You saw the R34s there, they're midnight purple. You see all those Supras, they're like almost all of them are sub 10,000 mile cars. All those banners, I mean, he had stockpiles of JDM parts. When I mean JDM parts, I'm talking like the uber rare, like rare parts, the stuff that Duloc, HKS, like niche companies you never even heard of making parts for these things. He had it like stockpiled. This guy was a true JDM fanatic, and it sucks what's happening right now. It is being divulged right now. If you read the article, if you've gone through it, it's been said that he had 200 pounds of marijuana on him, which is a lot. But he also had some other things going on. He's saying that he technically lived with his mother, but they found this estate or this building, which is an old firehouse that had nothing but JDM cars, guns. They said a lot of guns. Really, that wasn't a lot of guns from what they showed in the pictures, at least. I've got neighbors that have 3 times the amount of guns, but it is Massachusetts. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, guys. I just call it Mass for short, so to make it easy. Mass has some very strict gun laws as of lately, which is very unfortunate too. I know a lot of people have fled because of that, because people like guns. Like I personally don't own any, but I think guns are cool, and the fact that they're putting more restrictions on them is kind of whack, but that's neither here nor there. And that was another big issue with it all. So it's just like a culmination of things. Apparently he posted bail, and they're looking for him right now. I don't know the nitty gritty details. I'm just going by what the news article is telling me. This isn't hearsay. This is from what that news article and news articles, multiple, have been saying. So I hope this gets resolved. This probably won't be a long video, but I wanted to show you those cars. I want to show you what's going on. Corey has been doing this a long time. There's a lot of people out there that really respect him. Some people say this is, really shitty on his part, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I have a hard time. I know what people are saying with the whole marijuana thing. I get it. Is it illegal? Yes. But we also live in the US, where everything we've done coming up and getting to where we are today was technically illegal. I mean, we fought against the crown and king to get here, to be true Americans, to be against them. If we wouldn't have risen up and tried to fight against them, we wouldn't be here and have the United States today. So yes, is it bad? Is it bad in a certain sense? Maybe. In my opinion, no. I don't see the big ordeal with it. I get drug trafficking and what could happen with that, people being shot or killed. But that also goes in the government for not legalizing a plant. Again, I don't even smoke weed and stuff just because when I was a kid it makes me paranoid. It's not really my thing. But to make it illegal just doesn't make sense to me. And this guy getting drugged to the dirt for something like that. He wasn't selling fentanyl. He wasn't putting heroin in the market. He was selling a plant, or help trafficking a plant, from what the article says. I don't know. It just, to me, I don't understand the big problem with it. And now supposedly all these cars are gonna be taken from him. They're supposed to be all auctioned off. That's right, you heard me right. They're supposed to auction off all these cars. So it is hard. I hate to see those cars go to auction and someone that doesn't care as much as he did get them, or someone that if they do truly have to end up going to auction, I hope that someone cares for him like Corey did. I would like to see some, enthusiasts themselves. Hell, if they truly have to go to auction, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try and go up and get some, because the cars are beautiful. They're left-hand drive model cars. They're just beautiful. They had those R34s. He had some other BMWs and stuff in there too. So I mean, he had some pretty crazy collection, and I just wanted to speak on it, as it seems like a lot of people have been like, who is this guy? He's just mysterious. And he has been mysterious too. So I've always known him on Facebook, and he's always had this weird profile. I'm not gonna show you his profile. I don't think that's necessary. But he always had like this guy with like a mohawk, right? And I always thought it was like hilarious, but he always seemed like a bit standoffish. He wouldn't always say so much, but if you truly need something, if you post it up on a page or Supra forums, he would then reach out to you and help you out. It was always a little weird, not weird in a bad way, just weird how he went about it, but he was always super helpful. So you can't really knock the guy when he's like, hey man, I heard you need X, Y, Z. How can I help you? So, it's a bit weird. I just wanted to talk on this just real quick. Again, this is going to be a short video, but I want to get you guys feedback. What do you think of the whole situation? How do you feel about, you know, all these cars possibly going up for sale? They're going to go up to an auction. You know, we could possibly, you, me, we could all possibly build these cars. What do you guys feel about that? I personally, like I said, I would really like to get some. I obviously have my Supra here. I have my wife's Supra. I'd like to have another one. There's a lot going on right now. So what do you guys think, and what's your opinion on all this? I also want to correct my last statement there too, where I said 200 pounds of marijuana. It was 138 from what the article said. I don't want to get that wrong. So it was 138 pounds, still a buttload of marijuana, which, whatever, I mean, it's cool. Apparently he was getting it legally here within the US, but then, you know, exchanging it in states that it is illegal, technically still something like Pennsylvania, where I, as a consumer, can't go buy it where you can in like certain parts of California, Colorado, I believe Vermont, please correct me if I'm wrong, you can do it also, but like Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, it's still illegal. So he was doing things that, unfortunately, under law in those states is still illegal, and all these states that do have it legalized is still federally legal. So it's a very soft area, it's a very touchy area, then you gotta walk that fine line right now. So hopefully this all gets resolved. I hate to see him disappear from the community altogether, but it doesn't look good. I know with all this too, I know they're trying to get him from money laundering, which I guess, again, I can see how they do so. I don't know a lot about the cars and how he purchased them. I guess they were cash cars, or how he went about it, the legality, if he ever paid taxes, I don't know. This whole situation just intrigues me deeply, because Corey himself is, like I said there, has always been a shadowy figure. There's only very few people that knew him. Those pictures saw are very far few. He's a very secretive person. I can see why he kept a lot to his chest, because if you're doing what he was doing, it's kind of what you have to do. So hopefully this gets resolved fast, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Is it okay what's going on? Is it not okay? Is there a middle ground? Is there a gray area that it falls between? What do you guys think? And if you guys could do me a big favor before you end this video, give it a big thumbs up. Every thumb, every like, every comment helps me out a ton. Also, check out down below. I've got the new merchandise there. Buy some hats. Let's go. Talk to you later. Peace, guys.